Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday, April 10th, 2023. A scathing, new 45-page report comes out from FTX's new management highlighting the shenanigans that was happening under the CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried. And let me tell you, it's absolutely astonishing. That's coming up today in Web3. I hope you had a great Easter Sunday. I know I did. And if you're here in Cleveland, Ohio, we're going to have an amazing week. Sunshine and blue skies, 75-degree weather. And by the way, before we get started with today's headlines, please do me a favor. Like this, subscribe, share, and leave comments below. If you're on podcasts, please go to Apple Podcasts, like, subscribe, share. There's 5 stars and comments as well. Let's get into today's headlines. Our top headline today is the new report coming out from John J. Ray III, the new CEO of FTX. It is a scathing report saying that former FTX US President Brett Harrison resigned partly because of a disagreement with Sam Bankman-Fried and members of his inner circle. In this report, it's alleged that there was no rules, no guidelines, no procedures, no hierarchy, no authorities granted to people outside of Sam and his inner circle. How do you hire? How do you structure? Who makes the calls within the exchange? And when Brett Harrison took these concerns to Sam Bankman-Fried and Nishad Singh, his bonus was drastically reduced. They didn't like his tone. Harrison also said that if he continued with this, that Sam would destroy his personal reputation if he didn't retract the complaint and deliver an apology. CoinDesk confirmed this statement with Harrison himself, but Harrison didn't want to go on the record to say more. According to the same 45-page report, another employee in the exchange's legal department was terminated after expressing concerns about Alameda's lack of corporate controls, capable leadership, and risk management. And they said that FTX leadership regularly lost track of accounts and didn't bother to cash checks, which were collected like junk mail, according to the report. At one point, according to the report, Sam Bankman-Fried told employees that Alameda is unauditable. I don't mean this in a sense of a major accounting firm would have reservations about auditing it. I mean this is a sense that we're only able to bar park what the balances are. We sometimes find $50 million in assets lying around that we lost track of. Such is life. This is astonishing that you can lose $50 million. Just, such is life. Well, it's not just losing the money that had people concerned. They said that even though Sam Bankman-Fried would go onto Twitter, go onto social media platforms and advocate for two-factor authentication, he didn't even use it at FTX. And they said that FTX failed to use this two-factor authentication for its critical corporate services, including Google Workplace and 1Password. They continue to say that other security issues, including storing seed phrases and private keys to various hot wallets containing hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency, was just in plain text, without encryption, on an FTX group server, meaning that it's just sitting there out in the open for anybody to see, take, use, copy, tweet, email, DM hundreds of millions of dollars. Part of the structural failures within FTX is that Wang and Singh, they controlled FTX's architecture. And one former executive stated that if Nishad Singh got hit by a bus, the whole company would be done. And here's what I just don't get. They won the freaking lottery. They started $1 billion company basically overnight. They were billionaires themselves. The company was worth tens of billions of dollars. They were meeting with congressmen and senators and Biden's executive staff. They had naming rights on arenas, even Major League Baseball. And because of hubris, conspiracy, laziness, I don't know what it is, they threw away what a lot of people, most people work for their whole life. I just don't understand why they just didn't try, even pretend to try, to run this company properly. If you have any suggestions, comments, or ideas why this happened, let me know in the comments. Now moving to our second biggest story today, Arkansas is moving a bill through its legislative process. It already passed the House and the Senate, and it's a bill to make sure that Bitcoin mining has the same rights as data centers. Now, even though the bill mandates that crypto miners must pay applicable taxes, that's obvious, and that they do not strain the public electricity grid, discrimination against digital asset mining is going to be prohibited if it gets signed by the governor. So this is a big win for mining in the United States. More and more states are popping up to be big supporters of basically free enterprise. Business. Can you go there and operate? Or is there going to be discrimination because of what you do in terms of mining Bitcoin or having a Web3 cryptocurrency digital asset company? And you see that Wyoming, Arkansas, Texas, and a handful of others are trying to protect the right to operate these kind of businesses. Conversely, places like New York and Hawaii have always been very much not pro digital assets. So it seems as though we know where the companies are going to be moving to. A Seychelles-based crypto exchange, BitGet, has started a new $100 million fund to target Web3 startups as Asian countries build out frameworks for developing Web3. Gracie Chen, the managing director at BitGet, said in a statement, "We strive to support financial innovation in Asia and believe that our platform can act as a reliable, convenient, and secure link between worlds of DeFi and CeFi." This $100 million initial investment is expected to grow over time, and it's self-funded, leveraging BitGet's healthy financial status. Over the years, I've seen funds like this start up all over the world, but I've never seen a follow-up of what companies, what startups, what entrepreneurs were allocated this money and what they did with it, or the outcomes of these funds. I think that might be a deep dive that I'm going to do here pretty soon. What do you think? Should I? Please leave a comment below. As we know, last week, we had an Arbitrum airdrop, but with that airdrop, a lot of funds went to a place where the DAO, the community, didn't agree to. And that place is the Arbitrum Foundation. The Arbitrum community has initiated a new proposal requesting the Arbitrum Foundation to return 700 million ARB tokens to the DAO treasury. And they said that the foundation has unilaterally been allocated $750 million in tokens from the DAO that was not approved by the governance token holders. And they want the foundation to return this money. Some community members say that this is merely a symbolic gesture. They want to make sure that the DAO, the governance structure of Arbitrum, actually has control of what's happening. And if they don't agree to returning these tokens, then it shows that the DAO is just, a shell DAO that has really no power. So what's going to happen? We'll have to wait and see. Trust me, you'll hear it here. And MidJourney, the AI photo generating software that you can use through Discord, they made a really big leap over the weekend. You can now upload photos to help you craft prompts. Now, if you don't know how MidJourney works, it works like this. You need a prompt, and that prompt is going to basically say what you want MidJourney's AI photo generator to make for you. So currently you say /image and then write out your prompt. And prompts would look something like this. An old photograph of a man holding a wire in the style of a gritty Hollywood glamour, AR 16:9. But now you can say /describe and upload a photo, and it will give you the prompts to make something similar, as it did here. And with these prompts, it spits out 4 different images that you can choose from. Now, when you get those 4 images, you can upscale an image and start to use just one of those. You can make new variations. You can remaster. You can download the image. You can start to tweak one image to make it exactly how you want it. Long story short is now this makes the guesswork out of how to get the image you want out of the software. Pretty cool. You know what else is cool? Those crypto prices.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
And I'm recording this at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Times. We have Bitcoin sitting at $28,257, up 1.3% in 24. Ethereum is at $1,853, up 1%. Tether's number 3, Binance is at 312, up 0.5%. And USDC is number 5. Rounding off the top 10, we have XRP, Cardano, Doge, Matic, and Solana. Our total market cap is at 1.18 trillion with a BTC dominance of 46.2 and an F dominance of 18.9. And that was our show today. Thank you very much. I was sick today. I hope I get over it. I hope I don't sound too nasally, but we'll be back tomorrow. We're not missing a day. And until tomorrow, happy hodling, everyone. Hey, everyone. The bull run is coming. It's coming quick. And you need to be up to date on everything that's happening in the Web3 space. So please follow us on Twitter and like, subscribe, share these videos so we can keep you up to date daily on Web3 news.